Welcome to Fantasy Friday. I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Jacob Bubble. Here are today's top stories. Orlando and Miguel Cabrera held a special ceremony earlier this week to induct Indian shortstop Asdrubal Cabrera into the centuries-old Order of the Cabreras. The initiation featured readings from ancient scriptures, a blood oath, the ritualistic murder and sacrifice of Royals outfielder Melky Cabrera, and lastly, brunch.
Confusion in New York as it was revealed Bartolo Colon had not thrown a pitch in the first month and a half of the season, but in his place was James Franco, preparing for his role in the upcoming Bartolo Colon story, in theaters spring 2012. Jacob?
Ryan Stowe, a Giants fan who was beat into a coma at the beginning of the season, awoke briefly earlier this week. But upon hearing that Yankees center fielder Curtis Granderson is second in the league in home runs, the shocked and still groggy Stowe immediately died.
Mets owner Fred Wilpon lost $30 million Tuesday on a scratch-off ticket he purchased at 7-Eleven in Queens.
Now it's time for this week's fantasy magic trick. Now it's time for this week's fantasy endorsement.
Today's episode is brought to you by Snuggle Strap. Is your seatbelt too tight and annoying? Well, Snuggle Strap is the easy and affordable way to make your seatbelt more comfortable. Easy to apply, safe for children and the elderly, and cute as a button. Also available in Dinosaur. Snuggle Strap. Get yours today.
And now it's time for the great debate. This week's topic, interleague play. Jeff, go.
The appeal of interleague play is certainly novelty. Fans relish an opportunity to see storied teams like the Cubs and Red Sox duke it out. Beautiful people and sort of nice looking ballparks, a perfect beginning of summer treat.
Oh yeah, interleague's great. I love seeing AL players I don't care about. Hey honey, get the kids! Ian Kinsler's in town! Trust me, interleague is about as exciting as the camping trip I went on with the Boy Scouts when I was 12.
And for those of us that enjoy watching two hobos fight over a pack of hot dogs, new rivalries are born, like the Reds and the Indians battled for Ohio.
I don't know why Mom made me go on that thing. She knows I'm allergic to trees.
Exactly, because interleague play sucks all the mystique out of the Fall Classic. Sela complains about low ratings for the World Series. We'll make it something special, bud.
A few of us even left the group to go throw rocks in the river. These boys being boys, harmless fun. Then things got out of hand.
But come on, let's save the Subway Series for October. Haven't the Mets suffered enough?
Billy just kept freaking out. He wouldn't shut up. We knew he was going to rat us out to Counselor Wilkinson. We had to do something.
And what type of world would it be if we never knew the outcome of an Albert Pujols-Felix Hernandez matchup? If purists had their way, we wouldn't.
There was so much blood. It was everywhere.
But what we have to remember is that nothing is insulated anymore. Players move between teams on both leagues on a yearly basis. So from here, it looks like interleague play is going to continue keeping fair-weather fans interested in a time in the season where the statistics are confusing, and also continue to sap what real fans love out of the game. And that concludes the great debate. And that concludes this edition of Fantasy Friday. Tune in next week when our guest will be Danny DeVito.